We have breaking news from the NHL. The Montreal Canadiens have named a full-time head coach. We'll discuss this hire coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have some breaking news from the NHL, but I wouldn't call this surprising news. We were kind of expecting this, but it's finally been made official by the Montreal Canadiens, where they've officially announced that Martin St. Louis is now the full-time 32nd head coach in franchise history. Of course, he was hired partway through last season as an interim head coach, replacing Dominic Ducharme, who hadn't even really completed a full campaign, obviously, after the run to the Stanley Cup final the year before. Certainly a situation where the Montreal Canadiens felt with the new management team that they needed to have some change, and I think it was pretty apparent right away that there was certainly some nice improvements that could be noticeable immediately. I mean, certainly they didn't have a great record, but based on where the team was at, I think things went relatively well. They finished with a record of 14-19-4 under St. Louis' guidance, but you could tell they were having a lot more fun. They were playing a lot more free, and you could see the potential there with a lot of the players, especially on the younger side of things. Like Cole Caulfield's a prime example, completely turned his game around, and I think St. Louis, even though he doesn't have much in the way of prior coaching experience, he has tons of hockey experience, and it's just another great example here that you don't always need to coach your way up from the minors like all the way up through the level. Some guys can step in and be successful at a high level without that background. Obviously, playing in the NHL a long time served him incredibly well, and he was obviously well known as a smart hockey player. Now, of course, a couple statements here from the team. GM Ken Hughes makes the statement saying that we're happy to officially appoint Martin as head coach of the Montreal Canadiens. He's a proven leader, great communicator with a deep understanding and passion for the game of hockey. And statement here from VP Jeff Gorton, who says, despite difficult circumstances when he took over, he was able to bring a breath of fresh air to the locker room, and the players benefit from it as much individually as they did collectively. Of course, Martin St. Louis is a Hall of Fame player, put up over 1,000 points in his career, won numerous individual awards. So like I said, certainly a great wealth of knowledge that those players can benefit from having as their coach for the next at least 3 seasons. So Marty St. Louis now has a 3-year contract in place. We don't have any more questions on this coaching vacancy, and it will be interesting to see how other teams with a head coach vacancy decide to move forward. So let me know your thoughts on Marty St. Louis officially the head coach for the Habs for the next 3 years. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. We'll keep you up to date with the latest news, rumors, and analysis on all 32 NHL teams. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.